soldiers and toy fans, I'm back again with another classified review, which is pretty much all I review at the moment, and I am completely fine with that. And if you enjoy the classified line and you're watching this, then you obviously do too. Today we're looking at G.I. Joe's main guy, the head in charge, General Clayton Hawk Abernathy. Figure I've been waiting for quite some time, so without further ado, let's bust this bad boy open. First, we'll have a quick look at the art. Yep, awesome. A couple of throwbacks there. G.I. Joe HQ, what appears to be version 3, I believe, Hawk from memory. You've got a triple T and the stun, which we'll no doubt be getting at some point. And here's number 103 in the line, over 100 figures now, which is awesome in itself. Loadout, cool. Tempo, yep. So we'll just go through the skill sets here from left to right. The first one is one that you haven't seen often in the line thus far, and that represents leader. And Hawk is as high as you can go on that scale. He's a level 4. Moving over to the right, you have those bullets there, and that's light weapons. He's a level 2. And from there, you have artillery, which is a little bit of an odd choice, but I guess if he's leading it, then, you know, it makes sense. Level 4. And the final piece, which is the knight chess piece, and that's tactics, which of course makes a lot of sense. And he is a level 4 on that. So definitely one of the strongest role and skill set wise figures in the Joe team. So that's him, that's the side art, that's the box. Time to bust it open. Okay, got him out of the cardboard and we are ready to have a good look at good old Clayton. So we'll start with the figure. The head sculpt with that aged up look that he has is pretty damn phenomenal. You got a bit of silver fox action happening here. He's got the Paulie Walnuts silver fox wings on the side. Love it. You got the G.I. Joe logo tampo up on his right shoulder. And the US flag over here. Now, I don't know if it's this figure in particular, but the first thing I notice is that he's kind of like, I don't know if you can see it that well, but his torso here is a bit curved, and I don't know if that's gonna flip back into place. Like if I twist it, it does line up, but this part here, if I line that up with the zipper, see how he's like off center? And I don't know why that is, but I don't really like it, but it's not too bad. But if you look at his shoulder here, see that wobble there in the joint? I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but that is super loose, and that is terrible quality control right there. Now, I don't think the other one's like that. If we try and move this holster up, we'll be able to get a better look. Nope, that one is in place, firmly in place, and there's no... I guess if I move the arm down, it's going to do it, but if I move the shoulder up, it locks in. I'm not sure if that's purposeful or not. I haven't watched anyone else's reviews. It may be the case, but that torso is more of an issue for me. I don't like how he is looking like he's trying to dance. Rick Astley style. Dun, dun. Anyway, so the shoulder holster does sit snug in there when his arm's down. The detailing here is phenomenal. You've got all these medals there and the wings, whatnot. And over here, you've got the Abernathy name tag. Yeah, that's great detailing there, and the fur on the collar is great too. But yeah, interesting. I'm just going to see if I can. Yeah, it doesn't want to, oh, there, it sort of stays flush now. It could just be one of those things where I just have to maneuver it a bit. You've got a holster here and a nice tamper on the belt, which appears to be another eagle emblem. Camo on the pants looks good. I dig it. All goes all the way around. Very nice. And some boots which we've no doubt seen before. I couldn't tell you who they were used for, but they look familiar. So that is the figure. And he stands well from the jump, which is great. So let's get into the accessories. First up out of the bag, the grenade launcher that comes with Gung Ho, the retro release. The Gung Ho one is a bit different. The bandolier, not bandolier, the strap is green on the Gung Ho one. This one is all black. It's an interesting inclusion. I guess to fit in with the artillery rating they gave him, the grenade launcher. I don't think I'll be like posing mine with his. It'll probably go in the accessory box, but cool nonetheless. At least it's something. You could always give it to another figure. Give Gung Ho too, why not? Next cab off the rank. It's got the extended clip and it's a nice little bit of tooling, but I feel like something better suited will fit in that holster. And I might have to find myself something else. But we'll just go ahead and pop that in here for now. Next up, the shotgun. It's cool touch. Obviously, the original never came with that. Does it suit this figure? I would say yes, just considering the figure's aesthetic. Definitely more suitable than the grenade launcher. But again, I probably wouldn't be posing him with this. But yeah, nice to have. We've got a set of goggles A. They're not translucent or anything like that. It's just a silver deco on them. They're goggles, you know, cool, whatever. And then you've got the second set that will fit over his head. The other ones go on his helmet. So yeah. And the helmet, which is definitely the best accessory of the bunch. You've got some nice indentations, like he took a bit of shrapnel or small arms fire on the front here. You got the star, and that's pretty much it. It's fitting in terms of, you know, the original figure, and it looks good. It's a little loose though. Like, I guess with the goggles on his head, it'll fit more snug. So let's try that. And as I thought, definitely sitting on there firmer, and you know, looks good if he's not wearing them into battle. You can just have them propped up there, and the other ones just sit over the top, similar to the, you know, any of the other stretchy sort of goggles that we've received with previous releases. That sits all right, that fine stuff coming off. I like the Viper ones, but yeah, these goggles do nothing. Anyway, we'll take those off for now because I'm content with leaving those ones on. Let's just have a look how he looks with them on as well. May as well. Great Scott! We're going back, Marty! All Doc Brown jokes aside, yeah, they look good. I think the figure is phenomenal without those accessories even. Like, yeah, the face sculpt is easily one of the best that Lenny and the team have blessed us with. And last but not least is the other sidearm. which fits into his side holster there. So he can wield dual pistols into battle if he's run out of ammo on his main weaponry. And that's it. Might just kit him up and have a look at him with a few of the other things on just to give you a better look. And here he is, ready to invade Cobra Island as the USS Flag takes him there. He looks pretty cool. It's been a long time coming to get a Hawk figure in the line, and I'm pretty impressed with this. Even if, you know, some of the accessories aren't true to the character, you've got options, and that's a beautiful thing. He can hold everything. Obviously, he can sling the grenade launcher over his arm if he wanted to, and as I mentioned earlier in the review, the other goggles will go under there. I've taken them off for now, but he can hold everything. He doesn't require a backpack, and here we are. So, in closing, my review rating for this guy, I, like, QC issues aside, if I'm looking at this figure as a whole, it's true to the original. You know, the detailing is beyond impressive. The loadout is sufficient. You know, you don't want to give him things that he wouldn't need, you know, like something silly like an M60 or something like that. I think they all fall in line with, you know, the ratings on the box and his position in the Joe team. So yeah, he's a 5 shark rating, no question. Another home run for Lenny and Co. Feel like they're on a real roll at the moment, and yeah, it's great. So without prattling on any longer, I highly recommend getting Hawk if you don't already have him. I know a lot of you already do. Thank you for tuning in and checking out the review. If you're new to the channel, hey, hit subscribe. It would be fantastic. As I continue to grow this channel, the support of the people is obviously required, and the support that I've already received has been fantastic. So thank you again. Throw a like at the review. Go back and check out the other reviews if you're new here. And that's about it. I guess there's only one thing more to say, and that is, yo freaking Joe.